I heard you were looking for me.
Yes, we
Nah.
were. Check out Nine. She just slide in. Check her out though.
Because I told you I
She
was
look.
taking a nap. And you
Yeah,
want to know
yeah, I know.
something?
But
The nap took me.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was telling Bugsy, I was like, the game was trying to put me to sleep a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. So I was
I
like,
didn't even watch it,
that's
to be
why I got my
honest.
yeah,
Celsius. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
yeah. But man, we here, man. Listen. First of all, salute to the Seattle Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? They're not my squad. They're actually my arch nemesis because they in my division. So, but at the same time, I gotta salute great men that do great things. You know what I'm saying? And what they did tonight was great, especially on the defensive end of the ball. I never seen a defensive performance like that since probably the Giants. To be honest with you.
Mm,
Or I can say the Legion of Boom, but the Legion of Boom wasn't as great. They wasn't as great as that. You know what I'm saying? To me, I
yeah,
think that was even a better performance. So, we gotta go back to like LT and like them days, or even Michael Strahan, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that was a dope ass performance. So, salute to them. But let's start it off with the halftime performance, obviously. I want to shout out Bass Bunny. I thought he did a great job. But there was a lot of hate on Twitter of what he did. They said he was mid. They said, what about K Dot compared to now? And I feel like there is no comparison. K Dot did what he did. He did what he did. So to me, there is no comparison. And that's the one thing I don't like when people start comparing performers with performers. It's like you never could compare Whitney Houston to Beyonce. You never could compare, anybody that does the Star Springer after Whitney Houston because it's never going to be top. You know what I'm saying? To this day, they ain't top it. I know Coco Jones saluted her today by wearing her colors because I think it's the 12-year anniversary or whatever today is the anniversary, like 30 or 25-year anniversary of the Whitney Houston Stars from the banner. So she wore all her colors when she did her singing this morning today. So for me, I get it, but Whitney Houston is in a class of her own. It's like I don't like when people compare the past to the future. It's like that's in the past. That happened over here. We over here in 2026. So yeah.
Fair.
So what you think, bro?
For me,
As
I
far as
like
the
it.
halftime performance, as far as when people compare performances or years in or something happened this compared to that symbolism, like it's kind of like what we was talking about before Nine got on.
So yeah, for me, I don't like the comparison. If we talking about this year to last year, only because that's a hip hop artist and this is a Latin artist. So
Right,
that in itself is the separation in itself. The only thing like I was telling you, the only thing is I can see about the symbolism because last year was
right,
some symbolism, this year was more symbolism, but he was more. This was more about his people because I
right.
understand with the climate that's going on,
And
all of
one.
that. This was more
Right.
to show about his people than the hit. Now, for me, I was a little upset because he ain't played my hits. But other than that, because I
Oh,
didn't
he
see
ain't
the
play
Bad
he
Bunny
ain't play
show,
none of your hits that you like
he
out of
played
all them
one
songs.
and he played a half of one. Like that's literally the first song that he did. That's my shit. He played like the half of
Wow.
another song and then that was it. But I like the Lady Gaga song when they did the little merengue and the bachata. I liked
Yeah.
it. So I
Right.
like that it was more about his people. So I'm not too mad at that. The only thing was the song selection for me. But I do like the symbolism in that this was more about his people and he was trying to show off for his people. And to add on
Right.
to one thing, people got to understand the game is global. The first game, what was it, either this year or last year, was in Brazil, bro. They
Right.
said for next year, it's going to be played overseas 9 times overseas next year. So the NFL is getting ready for a global market. They like, we
Right.
already got you American motherfuckers. We trying to get this Latin crowd.
Right. Wow. Right.
It's damn near billions of them to get this
Right.
bread. So
Yeah.
people got to understand that the game is global, and that's where it's going to be. I know people like, oh, where the interpreter at and all that other shit. Listen, the game is global.
Nigga,
Bad Bunny is the
all you
biggest
gotta do
global
is
artist.
pull out your Google Translating app and get busy. That's all you
Yeah.
gotta do. Or you can chat GBT that. It's real
Facts.
simple. Or you can get your Google Gemini on, whatever you choose. It's all ways to find out what the hell they talking about.
Yep.
But I'm gonna let Nine go. What you think? I know you probably didn't see it, but I still want your
I
opinion though.
did see some clips before
Okay.
while I was getting myself together. But I don't think. Well, first I want to touch on the Coco Jones performance. I feel like when it comes to that in the honoring of the rendition for Whitney Houston's and the Wearing the Color, that's important. We have to remember our greats, our icons. That was absolutely needed to be done. For Bad Bunny, as far as the performance goes, I can't say it's mid because I don't have nothing to compare it to, you know? So I can't really speak on that. I don't know where his greatness peak really goes, you know?
Right.
But
Yeah.
I am happy that he is putting on for his culture and for the Latin
Right.
community because we're not, even though Jay-Z came in and orchestrated, you know, hip hop being a focal point to the NFL,
Hmm. Right.
there are still lanes and avenues that need to be honored. So,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So. Yeah, man, I love it. I love diversity. You know what I mean? I love to see other cultures do their thing, even if I'm not so big on their music or really understand.
yeah.
Like I always tell people, yeah, I do it for hip hop, but music is my life. It's not
Hmm.
just
Yeah.
it's. If you look at my playlist, it's not just hip hop. It's R&B. It's
Hmm.
rock and roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's jazz. You know what I'm saying? It's Afro beats. It's like no, like we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I think that we all should sometimes jump out our comfort zone to see what other cultures is tap into other cultures just to see. Look, you
Yeah.
know one artist that do it well, and that's Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why he's so successful because he doesn't just stay in one lane. He likes to move around. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Nicki Minaj, man. I'm actually surprised by this. Nicki Minaj go fully male. I didn't see it coming. You couldn't have told me if you rewind 10 years from now when or 2010 when Nicki Minaj first hit the scene that she would ever go this route. It actually shocked me. I understand it to a certain extent because the bag is over there, and I'm sure she getting the bag to do some of the things she's doing. But at the same time, I just me personally don't get it.
I'm gonna defer to the president of the bar over here. But I'll go first. 'Cause,
Okay, well, you know, lead head Barb checking in, all right.
Yeah,
And
please.
it's
Yeah,
not
let
more
us
so
know what's
about
going
her
on here.
being MAGA. This is more
Okay.
so about Nicki Minaj as
Give
a
me one
person,
second.
as a human being, as a woman, looking for a commadre amongst more powerful people because the ones that she's dealing with right now
Mm-hmm.
are trying to get her. So she's basically looking for a team to help her.
mm,
Mm. And you
Okay.
know what? Go ahead. No, no, finish. Because I
No,
actually
that's
gotta say.
essentially what it is because you have to think
Mm-hmm.
about it. Nikki has been one of the leading powerful women in hip hop for many, many years. When it comes to who she's aligned with, Lil Wayne, Drake, and all of them, going up against Jay Z, they can't protect her. They couldn't even
No,
protect themselves.
mm.
Who's going to
okay.
help her?
Right.
The
Right.
industry made it very clear you are not welcomed if you don't shut the hell up. And she's
Mm.
not going to do that.
Mm.
So,
Okay, JK. You
You
gotta
literally
say
took the
something, bro.
word. You literally took the words out of my mouth. Now it's basically like you said. She needs allies in
mm-hmm.
what she's doing. She's a
Okay.
person that goes against the grain. So this is not out of her character. Now the only reason people feel like it's out of her character is because her fan base doesn't rock with MAGA. But
Right.
you also got to look at this, right? Nikki is
Mm-hmm.
what 43. She's about mid 40s, right?
Right.
She's married, has a child. You don't know too many female rappers
Mm-hmm.
that are legacy acts that's like
Right.
her, that
Right.
sold as much as her.
Mhm.
So
Right.
at this point in her career, like you said, it's the allies. She's going against the grain right now. She's trying to look more toward the longevity game. We kind of said in the group chat in the last episode, the music industry is kind of dying. So
Yeah.
at this point, you got to find political allies, other places to get some more money from in your mid 40s. Because I don't, do y'all see? I mean, y'all could probably see this. She could do like a Legends thing. She don't really got to do music no more.
She
But
don't.
Yeah.
like,
She don't.
but the thing is, what does 50-year-old Nikki look like? 55-year-old Nikki look like? 60-year-old Nikki look like as a mother, as a wife? So she has to make these moves, like you said, where for political and everything, she going against the ball. who is it, the governor, and she don't fuck with him in California and all that other
Newsom.
stuff. So, like you
Hmm.
said, he gonna need the allies. She's looking at longevity and a new bag. So,
Well, you know what? Both of y'all make valid points. And you know what's crazy? In my brain was thinking about why she's doing it, and it aligned with what y'all saying. But the breakdown that y'all both gave, this opens up even more stuff. It's like, yeah, it's like one thing about y'all. I mean, I think this happens with us overall, and y'all probably sometimes it happens to us and we don't peep it. But I always say this, like sometimes certain people that you do things with make you spark other ideas or other thoughts that you might have had, provoking thoughts is basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it was like on my mind, but it's kind of like y'all was like, Bugsy, this is the reason. Take it out of your brain right now, because this is the reason. So it was like I thought it, but I just the way y'all broke it down is perfect. So yeah, I agree with y'all totally. I don't. There's nothing I can say. It's like y'all put the nail right in the coffin, both of y'all.
And
So
honestly, I feel like because everyone is so divisive right now with politics, that they're just thinking so much more about the whole MAGA, 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 and that, Republicans versus Democrats and everything like that. It's
mhm.
just all divisive thinking. Like, you
Yeah,
can't be opposed. When did everybody start being so opposed to people having their own feelings, thoughts, and, like, if
yeah,
that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Who
hmm
cares?
right,
But
yeah,
that became the epicenter of everything. Now in today's society, you have to have this herd mentality. If you're not going along with the group, then you are the outcast. You are the black sheep, and it really shouldn't be like that. In
sure.
all honesty, because
I
it's
agree.
people's opinions.
Yeah,
But
absolutely,
hey,
absolutely. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I totally agree. No, I totally agree. Speaking of allies, and let's talk about the Epstein files and how some of the people that she's trying to get away from is in these files, allegedly. Now, Nine brought out a lot of good points in the group chat. I'm going to defer to Nine because, like I said, for me personally, I don't believe it's not that it can't be true because that shit can be true, but at the same time, it for me to believe something, it can't just be a block saying it. It can't be just even if it's written by X, Y, and Z. I gotta have a great source for me to believe it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Even down to like when they was trying to do the Meek shit with Diddy, that's Diddy and Meek voice. Come to find out it was AI. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to have real proof, and because we live in an AI society now, so anybody can just come up with some shit and make some shit up. So if it's really proof or truth that this is really what's happening, I have to see it for me to really believe it and know that it's true. But I'm gonna let Nine kind of like express her feelings, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts on and then JK about the Epstein
okay.
file.
So as far as the Epstein files go and hip hop, Jay Z, Pharrell, and Pusha T have
Hmm.
been notable
And they said
mentions
Eminem
within
too.
it. Yeah. Who?
Eminem,
Eminem too. Yeah. And it's just like, so basically I can't really break down with each person because I didn't know about Eminem. But these
right,
people that are prominent within hip hop that are great to us, especially Jay Z and Pharrell, like
right,
super great, are being mentioned amongst people who are engaging in nefarious activities allegedly.
right.
And it's honestly, this conversation is just so out of place for our community, especially when it comes to stuff like that. Like, that's not what hip hop is. That's not what
No,
the whole culture and art is
it,
about.
it's not. No,
So for this blemish to be now placed on hip hop because of this is just,
yeah,
hip hop has just been taking hit after hit after
it,
hit.
it,
Diddy, now Hove, Pharrell, Pusha. It's a
yeah.
lot going on. But these are allegations as of right now.
No,
So
right.
nobody has been convicted or
Take it.
anything of that nature. But
Right.
we will see what happens. We will see. It's been a
Just
crazy
like we seen
year.
about Diddy, because when we first got the news about Diddy, no one believed it. But then
Yeah.
when he got convicted of the smaller charge, obviously, But when you seen a documentary, it's like, damn. Even though I only believe 80% of that 20%, some of that shit is lies. 20% is lie, 80% is true. But it's still more truth than not. So it's just like no matter how you look at it, Diddy just a bad person. It's no other way around
Well, I mean, we did know something was wrong with Diddy.
it.
Come on now.
No, but you know what? You know what's crazy though, Nine? When I sit back and think about some of the stuff he said on Biggie albums, like that right there is a pause moment because it's like take what?
Like,
Like what we
what is this
taking?
guy talking about?
Like take that. What? When you go back and pull up Diddy's ad libs, I swear they can do like a whole 8-minute song on
Of
Diddy ad libs.
questionable situations.
Questionable ad libs,
Yeah.
bro. It shit like especially the song with especially the song with R. Kelly, Biggie, and Diddy. Well, Diddy wasn't in the song, but he got an ad lib for the song with R. Kelly and Biggie on Life After Death. He got a lot of ad libs on that song, and it's just when you sit back and really listen to that song.
Oh, you gotta send me that.
I know Biggie was in the studio. Why did that nigga say that? Why did he say that
Dang,
on
you gonna
this
make me
song?
listen to that, John, because I didn't even know Puff was on that song. Well, I
Only
need to pay
ad
attention to him.
libs. Only the ad libs, bro. He not
Oh
on it. He
shit.
just got ad libs on that
You know,
joint.
that was his thing. Let me say a couple little things on there so I can get that co-writing joint.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
extra
exactly.
credit and everything.
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
But
Um,
JK, what's your thought on the Epstein files, bro?
I didn't really go too deep into it. I'm glad now you did the breakdown. You really read into it. I only saw some of the snippets that they were saying about Jay Z and Pusha T. I know
Yeah.
they said some of the timelines didn't match up because they said one with Jay Z was from like '96, and then nobody really know Hov in '96. But I know it's spring. I know they said it's more than just that one part, and they said the
Yeah.
one about Pusha T. He would have been 16 or 19 when that happened, and Pusha T didn't get on to about what 02, 03. So I don't know too much about it. Like you said, if these things are true, like you said, it's gonna put a real big stain on the hip hop community. But this is my big question, and you probably answered it as nine. If they said there's what millions of these pages, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 trillion terabytes.
Whew, that's a
Not
lot.
megabytes, terabytes.
That's a lot. So my thing is, Epstein he
Shout out
got
to my girl
convicted in what
Dolly. Not
2021.
to cut you off, but shout out to Dolly. She's a real big hip hop head. This the girl I was telling you about from New York. So
Mm,
yeah, we'll talk about it later. But yeah, shout out to my girl Dolly from Brooklyn, yo. She love hip hop. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
absolutely.
Mhm.
So my only quick question is, if he got convicted, what 2021, 2020, something like that, when he died,
Yeah.
killed himself. So when that
Yo,
happened,
you crazy shit.
my thing
Then he
is,
died.
that's what they say. So when that happened,
Sorry to laugh,
why
but this shit is funny,
if they
bro.
were investigating this for years, where
What's up?
why aren't there more people prosecuted besides Ghislaine Maxwell? That's my thing. Because I'm like,
Right.
if they have all of these files, it don't take that long for motherfuckers to get convicted. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my question. Why
Yeah.
aren't there convictions yet? You
Why
know what I'm
aren't
saying?
there convictions? Because
Yeah.
the people who are clocking in to write those affidavits and stuff like that, they're in those papers. Are you going to send the paper to yourself? They're going to write the paper and say, "Hey, bring this back in 5 minutes." No,
Mm.
Nah, it's like, no. Yo, nah, it's funny as hell. Yeah,
listen, it's a
man.
big club and we ain't in it.
It's a bit, but yeah, I mean, to be like I said, all I can think of about as time moves on, we're going to see if
Hmm.
this story develops anymore, we're going to witness it in real time. And
Yeah,
we're going to probably revisit this because I feel like it's not over. Just like
So yeah, definitely.
it's just like the Diddy shit. We like Diddy didn't do, but when we seen that tape of him beating Cassie. That was the deal. That once we seen that tape, it was a wrap.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
was a
People were
wrap,
talking
bro.
about
And
it
then when
because
she
they
got
were
that 30 mil,
seeing. Yeah,
when she
yeah,
got
yeah,
that 30 mil, we knew it was a wrap. Then
yeah,
when they raided his crib and found all that baby oil, it was over, bro. It was
yeah,
up there. So I feel like it's gonna be the same thing with that. So we'll see. We'll
yeah.
see. You know what I mean? But
Unfortunately, because Hov
yeah,
definitely is my
unfortunately,
favorite rapper.
yeah.
He's always been the pinnacle of one of my favorite rappers. So it's just like, damn. I feel like
Well,
at this
all I'm
point,
gonna
it's just
say is
like,
I hope I'm
damn.
praying and hoping that my man Pusha ain't involved. I'm hoping M ain't involved. But the thing about they're kind of like new to this. I never heard
Hmm.
their names mentioned, but I heard Jay-Z name mentioned plenty of
Plenty of
times.
times.
Cause even 50 Cent alluded to this years ago. He like he's next, he's coming, he's next.
Hmm.
He kept saying it over and over for the last 2 years. So 50 Cent
Tauntingly.
knows some shit, and I
Tauntingly.
know 50 Cent. If Jay go down, I know 50 Cent want to do executive producer again
Of
for
course.
that doc. Like
Yeah,
that's just 50. He don't give a damn.
you
But you know
don't.
what's crazy? Tax Tone had tweeted something, and it got posted not too long ago. He basically said that if 50 Cent was doing what he doing in the street, he'd be dead. Do y'all agree?
Oh,
Yeah, he's
absolutely.
trolling.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean,
But
the man already got
niggas
shot
always
9
been a
times.
troll.
And
Times.
he was the nigga got shot 9 times for making a song about Ja Rule and them. So what you think was gonna happen for him doing what
And
he's doing
live.
online?
And live. So it's like after that, I have to be professional at this shit now. Like,
Yeah,
I
Right,
gotta
right,
take it
yeah,
serious. Gotta take it serious.
right.
yo, that
And
commercial,
he
that DoorDash commercial, funny as shit. Oh my
Yeah, that door,
God.
bro. That shit diabolical.
And when did
I
they
said it's a
start doing
marketing.
commercials
It's
before
marketing,
the show?
huh?
Jesus.
When did they start premiering commercials before the show?
What's up? What do you mean?
Before the actual Super Bowl. Like they were showing ad commercials for the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl even came out.
Oh yeah, they was. They kind of was like putting out little ones that you would
Yeah,
think. You're
like
right.
what?
You're right. They were putting out certain commercials where you like, why does it
Yeah, but
come out?
but speaking of
Yeah,
commercials, you know what commercial? I mean, I don't know if y'all think it's funny, but I feel like every Dunkin' Donuts commercial with Ben Affleck is hilarious, bro. I don't know if you've seen the new one
that
for
was
this day.
funny.
I said, bro, this nigga don't mess with the Dunkin' Donut commercials, bro. He
That
just
was
don't
funny. But they
mess.
took it back to the old movie. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
funny.
yeah. But man, let's get to our man Jermaine Cole, bro. I gotta get to I gotta get to the fall off, bro.
Yeah,
Now listen, I love it. I love the fall off. I think that conceptually and storytelling wise, I think is one of his best works. It's still hard for me to say it's better than Forest Hill 2014 or better than Born Center
Yeah.
because it's just I can't yet. I can't. I gotta keep
Yeah.
pushing it.
I
It's
agree.
too early. I'm not saying that it can be. As of today, it's not. It ain't touching
Yeah.
those two projects for
We gotta
me.
let it linger a little.
Yeah. But to me, it is better than For Y'all's Only. It is better than KOD. Like I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't like KOD
Me
like that, and that's
either.
crazy. I went to the KOD tour, but I didn't like the project like that.
Finally,
So yeah.
somebody else said it too.
damn. I'm a damn. This 2-1. I love KOD.
You
Damn,
You love
I
did?
love
KOD?
KOD. I love that fucking album. 1985 was my shit.
Okay.
He was whooping
Oh,
ass on that
bro.
fucking song.
But would
But
you do you think KOD is better than Forest Hill and Born Center?
no,
All
I,
right.
I
All
to
right.
me,
Oh, I was
to
about to
me,
have a
All
heart
right,
attack.
no,
bro.
no.
Thank you, Lord. Thank
I
you.
bought Born Center and yeah, no. 2014. Those are the top two. For three would be KLB for me, but this album might take three for me. I'm not gonna hold it. I'm not gonna hold it. This album might take
These
KLB for
last.
three for me. What you
Look
say?
at that. Look at
Kill these
that.
last.
But no, on some real shit though, I do like how he representing for Fayetteville, and I like this the first disc how he takes it when he was 20, and then it goes back to a grown man said like it. I now back to what Nas said from the previous live, the Ti versus Tip. This is that. This is like this is me then. This is me now, and it's just
Storytelling.
unbelievable. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just an unbelievable project. And then I like his sampling. He used Mob Deep samples. He
Yes.
tapped into Outkast. He got PD Pablo to do a North Carolina anthem. Like he just was
Yeah,
in his fucking bag, bro.
Yes.
And then to top it off, this nigga's going out selling his CD out of the trunk of his car. Like I just love his rollout. His rollout is on another level, and I think other artists are going to tap in. But I don't
yeah.
think Drake or Kendrick should do what he doing. I don't.
No,
I don't think it's gonna work for them. I don't think they should go out to the hood with their CD. I don't. I just think J. Cole just got that special aura. He's the people's champ. I
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
don't think that Kendrick and Drake is. I think J. Cole is, and I said this since day one. He's the people champ, and that's why when he do tours like for $1 and shit like that, and it sell out, like he just a different bull when it comes to being an artist. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
great album. I don't know why people. I think we just live in a world right now where it's basically popcorn shit. They waiting for the popcorn shit, so they not digesting the fuck out this album, bro.
Right.
This shit, when I literally had, like I told you, there were
I love
songs that
it.
I
Take
thought were
it away.
sleepers,
Bring it
and then
home
when I
for me,
listened
bro.
to
I
them
love it.
again, I'm like, yo, this shit fire, bro. I said,
Yeah.
yo, even the sleeper songs on this album is fucking fire. Like you said, the
Mm-hmm.
samples, the fucking. He even had a song where he had Burna Boy on there, and he mixed like two reggae
Oh,
songs
I
on.
loved when he did that. Oh my god,
Yo, the Jones with Future, Erica Badu,
dude.
like he literally Picasso this shit. Like
He did. And the joint with Tim's, because Tim's is my favorite artist from Africa. Then it's
yeah,
Burna Boy second.
Yeah,
But the song with Tim,
I
oh
bet.
my God, I love Tim. I will pay top dollar to see that lady. That lady is fire, yo.
She
She
is.
listen, if she yo, we going. And what did you say we going to? You said something else we all going to. Or you said if he bring his CDs to
the
Philly
Philly,
and he
yeah,
do the trunk shit in Philly, oh yeah, we
Yeah.
there. We there. Yeah,
yeah.
just announce the
I definitely
location,
gotta
bro.
see that.
I'm in the building.
Yeah,
I'm a sucker for a good rollout. I miss when
Right,
they used to do stuff like that, when they used to be more intimate and trying to touch with the fans and everything. And also,
right.
you know, back in the day, that's what they used to do. They used to sell their CDs out the back of the
Their
car,
car.
be in the
hmm,
Yep, man. That's how
mall,
Master
all of
P got
that.
started.
Like, that
yep,
was
Yeah.
the hustle and the grind of it. That's when you knew that they loved it because it was a passion. So for J. Cole to do something like that, it does connect. It makes sense. Absolutely. I do agree. Not everybody can do stuff like that. I
No.
am a sucker for good samples as well. I love me some good samples. I
Them
love
samples,
when Lord
bro.
H can
The
touch that.
Villas, that's one of my favorite songs on the project, The Villas.
Village was
Because
fire.
I felt like I was in Fayetteville. I felt like I was in Vietnam. Like he just took me there. It's like my brain and my body just went to North Carolina for
Mhm.
that. 4 or 5 minutes and came right back to Philly. Like seriously,
Yeah,
that shit was crazy, bro.
yeah. I
But
was
I
like,
definitely appreciated the work because what I went in thinking that it was about to be, it wasn't. And that was the best thing about it for me.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. And you know another thing that dawned on me through this whole process, how they kept coming at J. Cole because he backed out of the beef. But then I had to recollect other artists did the same thing. When Kendrick dropped Out of Control, what I mean Control, and he came at all those rappers, did anybody else step up to the plate? When he dissed Meek Mill, Big Sean, no one stepped up and did shit. So what to me is the difference if he said something about him and he backed out of it and he controlled y'all niggas and said I took it from the east to the west, I'm juggling y'all niggas and nobody responded. What's the difference? Please explain.
I think someone did respond to Control.
Who?
Meek did Meek. It was so. Meek, there were people that responded, but they weren't big names. It wasn't the Drake. Meek did respond, but he was
Yeah.
only the person of name that responded.
But let me
But
ask you a question. When he responded, did he respond with like a potent diss, three verses, like back to back? Did he
No,
really get
not
deep with it?
really. No.
no, it was more.
No,
It was
see,
just like a
no, that's
freestyle. It was
no.
like a six minute freestyle over different beats, but that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's what I mean. How does everybody else get a pass when they get this, but J. Cole gets ridiculed when he get this? I was trying to figure that out because I was at J. Cole neck when he did it, but then this something about this album made me think about other rappers that never stepped foot to the plate as well.
because niggas is K dot stands. Let's just keep it all the way fucking through,
Oh,
bro. Niggas is K dot stands. That's what it is. We've been saying this since we first did our first John. Niggas give K dot a pass every time when some shit happens. It don't matter. The nigga could fucking blow up the world. No,
wow.
yo, he did some shit that everybody look. That's what it is, bro. The shit
Um,
that Drake and J. Cole can't do, K-Dot could do all fucking day, and niggas will say he the savior of rap. That's what it is, bro.
And then another thing is, and this is the thing that always get brought up. Well, he shouldn't respond because he's not on this level. He shouldn't respond I think that's a cop out, bro. I'm
It is.
not saying you should respond to a nigga that's on 69th Street in Philly. I'm not saying that, but goddamn, Joey Badass is a name, and he was murdering the shit out of the West Coast. But you used all your little padres to jump at him when he was coming directly at you.
Okay.
It's a broken record at this point, bro. That's what it is.
I think that
Give him a pass.
for
Hey, it don't matter.
for perspective purposes, I feel like with some people, it seemed like he really copped out on Drake. Like it's basically like, say for instance, we leaving out of school. For instance, high school. We're leaving
Mhm.
out of high school. Me and
Right.
you sitting there talking. We come outside. It's 5 niggas outside ready to fight me. I'm looking at you. You looking at me, and then you like, all right, well, my bus coming in like 2 minutes, so I gotta go. You know.
Yeah, that is
You
so
know,
funny, but
my
true
mom
at the
just
same
look.
time.
My
But
mom just called, so I gotta go. So
yeah.
you know,
I get it. I get
it
it. I
looked
feel. I
bad
do get. I
optically.
get it. I do get that, and it is true because I mean, if you really look at the big picture, it's like he came at both of them, but J. Cole was
Mm-hmm.
like, "You on your own, bro. I'm sliding over here."
Yeah.
So I do see that scenario and that perspective is different than someone testing you or throwing shit at you and you're dolo and you cop out. But in this case, it was 2 against 1. So how couldn't J. Cole and Drake kill Kendrick? I
Mm-hmm.
get what you're
We supposed
saying
to be
from that
back to
perspective.
back with it. Like, come on, let's get it. You got that side, I got this
That's
side. Drake was left fighting like 5 niggas at once.
20v1. That's what it
20 versus
was.
1.
Yeah.
Now let me ask y'all
20v1.
this: do you think that the outcome of the battle would have been different if J. Cole was in it?
I think it definitely would have been a little bit more interesting. That would have been different. It
It
would have
would
been
have
a
been.
little different. I'm not gonna lie. I
I
think
agree.
so.
It would have been different. I agree.
Yeah.
It would have
Okay.
been different.
Okay.
But I can't wait, and I'm gonna do this in our group chat. I've been meaning to do this. To when you had put up the thing that Maul said that they had a
Right.
secret conversation that Drake
Hmm.
didn't know about.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a deeper meaning of why, and I'm gonna tell you on the group one day. And we may say it on the show, but there is a different reason why, and it's all monetary in my opinion.
J Profit, what you
So
got?
hold up, you going to keep that in the tuck, or you going to save it for when we go in the studio February 24th? I'm trying to
We
figure
gonna
out.
save it.
We're gonna
Save
talk in
it.
the group chat. We're gonna see. Y'all gonna think it's a conspiracy theory, but when I break this shit down, y'all gonna be
Mhm.
like, "Yeah, I know why J. Cole backed the fuck out." Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I can't wait for this.
I do
I'm
think
gonna
it's
remember.
more
I'm
than
gonna,
one
I'm gonna put
reason
a
why he
reminder in
did
my
it.
phone.
What'd you say, Bugsy? My fault.
I
My
do
fault.
think it's more than one reason why J. Cole backed out. I don't think it's one reason.
I don't think it's one either, but there's a main reason though,
Okay.
and it's he said it in the freestyles too, because he said his bill was 95 million, and there's probably a reason why. Because I'm gonna just say one thing: Dreamville is not on Interscope anymore, but J. Cole got an exclusive deal with
With
Interscope.
Dream School, right? And you know what's crazy? Speaking of Dreamville, a fan asked J. Cole when they was doing the fan thing when he was doing the trunk shit, is Dreamville over? And he was like, nope, it's not over. Dreamville is not over.
Yeah,
So J. Cole was still planning to put out the do Dreamville Festival, but he said we doing it a different way. See, this is why I like him because when you think he in the dirt, when you think the bones is brittle, this motherfucker just emerges out of the fucking water. Like, nigga, what? Gaga, 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 nigga, what? Just like, and that's another thing we didn't talk about. The motherfucking freestyles, bro.
who
That King Free. Oh my God. 99 build?
he
Did you
tore
hear
that
what that
shit up.
man said in 99 build, bro? I cannot stop playing that freestyle, bro.
He
I've
tore
been
that
playing it since
motherfucker
it
up.
dropped.
Yeah, I've been playing that joint nonstop myself.
It's in
He
my notes, bro. And you know what I like about notes? It the lyrics pop up as you play it. You can go to hit lyrics and all the lyrics as you listen and bobbing your head. Lyrics are
mm,
just typing out like duh, 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 duh. And I'm like, yo, I gotta hear what this. You hear it, but when you see it, it feels different, bro.
yeah, I gotta
It
look at
feels
the
different.
lyrics because I was trying to break it down myself, but yeah,
Oh yeah, put it in. Oh, but see, do y'all got? Hold on, let me ask you something, bro, because I will not know this because I'm not an Android user. Do y'all have an app on your phone that if you put a song in and play, the lyrics type out as it's playing?
no,
Oh,
no,
that's that bullshit, bro. You know, artists. That's a new thing for artists now. They put all these songs in their notes. Did you know that? And their lyrics, like they're with their writing and their beats and shit, always hit their notes. That's like a thing now. JK, like,
Technology is technology, so yeah. But I agree, bro. This is just my opinion, and y'all
yo,
probably don't
you
feel the
kill
same
me, man.
way.
I'm gonna stop. You make me laugh, bro. Go
This,
ahead.
this, this, this is my opinion. This is the best I've heard Cole rap ever, in my opinion. I think this is the best he's rapped ever. Like,
Okay, all right. Let me ask you a question. Are you talking about the freestyles, or are you talking about the combination of both?
I say both.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Because me personally, if we're not adding that mixtape, I can't say that. But if you add the mixtape and the album, I agree with you. Because that mixtape, and this is the thing I want people to realize. Why do people think that a mixtape is going to sound like an album? It's not,
No.
bro. And
No,
if artists do that, they don't have their brain is only go a certain level on the escalator.
Hmm.
J. Cole brain is different, bro. On top
yeah,
of he makes his own beats. On top of he got instrumentation. Like if you go through the credits, it's a lot of guitars, a lot of drum. It's samples, but it's also songs where there is no samples.
yeah. And sometimes he even do melodies. So,
Yeah, he was getting a sing on too. He was
yeah,
singing. He was getting a sing on his album as well.
I'll be
So
yeah,
honest. So my major and favorite like verses and content from J. Cole. Are you guys familiarized with his artist Boss on
yeah.
yeah,
Dreamville?
yes,
Mhm.
yes.
I love when they collaborate. When they collaborate, I feel like I don't know. It's like iron sharpens iron because they when they get on a track
Back
together,
together.
J. Cole. I don't know what it is, but it's a different energy. Like he steps in on some real. It's
Yeah,
hard to
and JID
explain.
as well, and JID as well. He do good too.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Kaz.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's like Dreamville has a wonderful lineup. They have a great lineup, and I
I
hope he
agree.
doesn't let this fall to the side because
Yeah,
it
yeah.
seems like a lot of the empires within hip hop right now just aren't.
Aren't. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
They
just aren't.
yeah, and that's what I was telling my boy earlier because he tried to bring up the class of 2010, which includes Drake, Big Sean, Kendrick,
Hmm.
J. Cole, and Meek. And he said it's a big five. And I'm like, no, it's not, bro. I said, because Big Sean and Meek ain't matching up with the big three, bro. I'm sorry. I love Meek and I love Big Sean, but they not tapping. They not, it's different levels, bro. It's levels to this. They ain't up there with them guys. They just ain't. And I said the problem with Meek Mill is he fails to give you a cohesive project. I think Meek a lot of time he just splatters a bunch of paint onto the canvas and he just leave you like here you go, and that's why people always say mixtapes is better than his albums because it's just different, bro. It's a different type of meat. And speaking of meat, he said he got a project dropping in 30 days. I don't know how true that is, but he was on the red carpet saying that, and he said he got three projects dropping in 2026. But it was also a headline that came out that Jay-Z owes him money. I don't know how true that is, and it said that Jay Z told him to keep rapping because I guess if you ain't working, how you expect me to give you that bread? So I don't know how what the truth or what it is. Allegedly, all this is alleged. It's a storyline that came out and it also put in the group chat. But to
yeah,
me, man, I just want Meek to stop using the same producers. I just need Meek to tap into a part of his life that he never tapped in before from a creative standpoint. Because I think he got what it takes to bring out a project like what J. Cole did, like something cohesive and sonically sounding. But I think he's not tapping into the right people to do it. And let's be true. And I told you this before, bro. Way before we moved to the place we at now, I said another reason why I think Meek is failing at his craft is because who's around him. But when he had Phil the Mayor and when he had Coon Philly, Meek had the world on fire. And this was during the time, even when Drake bodied him. I still feel like after that, him getting bodied, I feel like that put fire into Meek and he just went into another stratosphere.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what birthed championships.
It did.
Because to me, championships is a
Even
classic.
before
Even though,
championships with the mixtapes, when he had Pray For Him, War Ready,
where exactly.
Ricky. Oh
Talk to
my
him.
God.
He
Yeah,
was going crazy, and
He was going
that
crazy.
was
He
the
didn't
four pack.
lose to me.
Yup, that was the four
He
pack.
didn't lose
And
to me.
But listen, yo, you crazy. But that's the 4-pack, and just like I said, I just when he was on that tear, like right on that time, like what she just said, that's when Meek was at his best, and I need that Meek to come back.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
hunger
agree.
was there, definitely. It was.
Mhm.
So yeah.
But I do feel like Meek is up there with them. They're not all. They're different. Like they're different rappers. Like each one is in different
Hmm.
lanes and stuff. So when it comes to the lane that Meek is in, Meek dominates in the lane that he is in. We're
I
not
agree
gonna
with that.
we're not gonna discredit him like that.
What you think, JK? He's silent.
No, going back to what you said about the big, I agree more on Nine's side because
Hmm.
they all had to find their own lane. Big Sean, I know you feel a different way about Big Sean, and he can rap his fucking ass off.
I love Big Sean, but go ahead.
Yeah.
We seen him do it at the verses and all that. It's just that they all in their own different lane. It's just that when it comes to making albums, you know what I'm saying? Those are the masterpieces, guys. J. Cole, Kendrick. When we just think about albums, we're not just talking about pure rapping. Meek can rap. We all know Meek can rap his fucking ass off. All the people that we
Right,
name can rap his
absolutely.
fucking ass off. But when it comes to albums,
Bones.
Yeah.
pieces of
Pe-
masterpieces,
Pieces.
we thinking of the big three. I agree on that. So
But
I
that,
feel
but
that.
that's but that's my whole point, bro. I feel like in order for you to get to that level where there are, in my opinion, you have to put that kind of body work out.
You
I
do.
don't
Yeah.
like
Okay, I get what you're
and
saying.
championships is to me a classic. But I think because I honestly believe that Meek sometimes when you're on certain labels, I feel like that should have did more. I feel like that championship album should have gave him a championship tour, and he should be still touring championships. But I think that the label, there's certain things about his background, it just didn't mesh for him because that album should have did way better. It should have got nominated.
I
I think it
agree.
did get nominated for a Grammy, but it should have won a Grammy, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
It
I'm
seemed
Yeah.
like
sorry. It should have
he
won a Grammy.
it
Championship
seemed
should have
like
won a Grammy.
he didn't get the backing that he was supposed to get, like you said, and now he's coming out and saying that people owe him money. So,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why he went independent because
hmm
he's tired of companies fucking his whole shit up, and I get that part.
Yeah.
And Meek can be independent. I feel like he can survive as an independent artist. I don't think
yeah,
every artist can, but he's one artist that can because he
yeah,
has such a big following, and people believe him. And a lot of young kids and generate Gen X when they Meek is the motivation. He's like the motivation.
hmm
Like
Hmm.
I feel like Jeezy kind of like passed the baton because Jeezy was on thug motivation, and I
yeah.
think that he passed the baton to Meek when we talking motivational rappers. I feel like Meek's that guy.
I agree
He
because
is.
those are my two favorites.
Oh yeah, you did say that
You
in the
did
last
say that.
episode.
hmm
Yeah.
Jeezy, you
You
did
did
say
say
that.
that.
You did, yeah. Jeezy, he's that guy. That's my dog, yo. I fucks with him heavy, man.
The
And the
snowman.
part that I hate when they try to put Jeezy against Ti or Jeezy against
hmm
Luda, like I don't be liking that. I just be liking Jeezy is Jeezy, Ti is Ti, Luda's
hmm
Luda. I like all three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though I think Luda should get more respect. But I feel like he doesn't get that because he don't be on that hustling type time. He be on just straight fun rap, dope ass
hmm
videos. Like I feel like
Like Busta
Luda
Rhymes.
he's in a Busta Rhymes lane, a
hmm
Missy lane. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Our mystic rapper.
Yeah, you crazy, man. But yeah, man, like I said, Super Bowl weekend. I mean, Super Bowl. It turned out to be what it was. Shout out to everybody that was a part of that. Shout out to Jigga. He's still a part of that. But I don't know what's coming up next. I don't know who's next year. I don't know who's going to go next year. Someone was saying the Eagles is going to go. I don't know. I'm a 49ers fan. I don't even know if they're going to go next year. All I know is we'll wait and see. We'll see how it all turns out.
I feel like these years, like I think we talked about it in the last episode, the last live. The NFL right now, anybody can take it now. Yo. I
Yeah.
don't feel like even the teams that we know gonna
Hmm.
go every year, they don't go every year. Who would have thought that the Chiefs wasn't gonna make it even in the playoffs this year?
Right.
Who would have thought that shit? Everybody was talking years ago. Dynasty,
Peace.
Chiefs is this. They the new Patriots. Now they not winning no more.
Dynasty.
Right.
How many?
They definitely ain't a, well, I guess you can say they a dynasty though. But I
I mean,
think
they
I think
are, but I'm saying that as far
it's
as
over. I think it's over. I think
that's
it's
what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
done.
saying.
I
done
think it's no more Chiefs. The Chiefs,
with.
all the Swifties and all the Chiefs, they
Hmm.
it's
They not.
over.
Yeah.
It's done up. It's done up, bro. It's done up.
Especially after what them two got going on over there. They done they done messed up.
Who what? What? Who you talking
Oh,
about?
Taylor Swift and
And
Big Bopez.
Kelsey?
Hmm?
Who
Taylor Swift Taylor Swift and who?
What's his name? What's the boy?
Travis Kelsey?
Travis Kelsey?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Yeah.
nah, it's so funny. Yeah, them two.
You see, they've been replaced as the NFL PR couple. We see who it is now.
Okay, I get what you're saying now. I get what you're
I
saying.
get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mm,
it's
yeah.
it's different now. Like the teams now that we thought was just going
Yo,
every year going to
let
take.
me say something real quick that I got this made me think about couples. So before we get off this loud, somebody said, and it's funny, it was a chick. She followed she followed the pop page, right? She said Cardi B gonna suck a lot of dick tonight because our man lost in the Super Bowl. I was fucking crying, bro. When I tell you, I had to send her some emojis because that shit was hilarious. Like, it's gotta when you gotta a man that took a L like that. Even if a boxer come with a big ass eye, it's something you gotta do to your man to help him through that pain.
Yeah.
And hey, head it can help. But the way she said it, just the way
That
she put it.
that
I
WAP
was
gonna have
in
to,
Super Bowl,
that WAP
man.
gonna have to be overtime tonight. Shit.
I don't know because are they even together?
Yeah, they together. She was, she
Nah, I'm
was,
on
she
your
was at the
side. I
game.
think it's a PR couple type shit.
Are they even together?
Nah, I'm with you. I don't
She
think
was
that.
at
I
the,
think it
she
was
was
all
they
some PR
together.
or some real shit.
Yo, speaking of Cardi B, did you know she was one of the dancers in the performance at the halftime show?
Yep,
She
she was
was,
in the back. A lot
yep,
of people ain't peep, but she was in the back.
yep. She was one of the
I'm gonna be honest
dancers.
with y'all. I thought she
Hmm.
was gonna perform. I thought that was gonna be Jay-Z's last fuck you to Nicki Minaj.
Mm.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
because
hold you.
he brought out Lady Gaga, he brought out Ricky Martin.
Hmm.
So Cardi B in that mix, it
They
makes
deserve
sense.
to be out
But
there.
And they
huh?
got a
They
song
deserve to
together,
be
a
out
big
there.
song. I was surprised they didn't perform it.
Oh, Batson Cardi got us. I didn't know that.
I
They got
like it like that. Bad Bunny was on there. Him
Yeah.
and Jid.
But
I was
no,
surprised.
you have to be a certain level of an artist worldwide, nationally, and everything like that to be on that stage. That does not get handed to somebody with one album.
you mean two?
Now two.
Well, too, yeah. Yeah. I was surprised, but hey,
Yeah,
they had to add her in there somewhere, I
that
guess.
was the that was that
Yeah.
was the that was the that was the Nicki Minaj coming out right there with nine. That was the because Nicki Minaj would have definitely said that on a microphone if she was getting interviewed about Super Bowl halftime shows. She would have said it just like that. She would have said it just like that.
Are you guys dumb?
And you know what shit Nicki Minaj don't do no more that she used to always do, and I used to say that's her other facade. She always used to make her eyes wide, like
Hmm.
especially early on. She used to always go like this. I was like, that's that Nicki Minaj right there, y'all.
Because she studied theater. She is
Yeah,
a artist, a artiste. So you wake up dramatic. Damn it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nope.
Nah, I know what it is. She a true bar. She know what it is. But yeah, man, this was dope, man. Man, we be back February 24th, man. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see my veterans in the studio again. You know what I mean? I love this queen and this king. They be doing dope shit. They always on time, on point. It's like, yo, man, again, saluting on camera. Saluting on IG Live.
Double
Yeah.
salute back to y'all, man. This is fun, man.
Word.
I'm glad when you was like, yo, we gonna do more lives, because I was like, bro, it'd be so much shit in rap. I'm like, no, we can't wait to the fucking studio. Fuck this shit.
Right,
Yeah,
right. Y'all
it's too much.
slow
Yeah, and
down.
look, it is. There's too much going on. We can't. That's why we incorporated these because it'd be too much going on. We can't wait, bro. It's too much. It's too
Yeah,
much. It's like every day is a news cycle. Every fucking day, bro. So yeah,
fact.
for sure. And we gonna keep this shit going, man. But I salute y'all both, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. And make sure y'all tune in, do for Hip Hop Pie. Follow us, follow the channel and everything, man. And like I said, February 24th, we back. The gang is back. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Know
Bye,
that.
All right.
y'all.
See
All
y'all.
right. Peace, y'all.